What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's video is going to be your title update 14 full patch notes breakdown. We're going to talk about the entirety of the patch notes. At the beginning of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go over the big topics. And then at the end, myself and Jacob R24 actually go through the entire patch notes together and talk about it. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn. I hope you enjoy this video. There's actually some pretty interesting changes, and yeah, you guys might like it. I've already got the new holiday item, so I'm going to show you that as well. So just remember, hit that thumbs up, support the channel by subscribing, and let me know in the comment section below what you think. So Title Update 14 came out today on Xbox. This is what I'm on currently. This is my main account, and the update was 4 gigabytes. So let me know in the comment section below how big of an update it is on PlayStation and PC. I have yet to do that, but I will jump on both of those later on today and update them. But right now on Xbox, 4 gigabyte update, and here we go. So Title Update 14. The big things we want to talk about. So the winter rewards. So by running around the open world and killing the loot goblin, he is the ambusher that rushes you. He has a Christmas hat on, and he will drop you 2 things right now. He will drop you the Slayer. This is the one I just got. You can see I can share it. Now, headshots apply Confuse. This is the same holiday item we've gotten the last 2 years, 3 years. However, he also drops, wait for it, the Chill Out Mask. So the Chill Out Mask has 2 mod slots. That's right. You could double down on bleed resistance, you could double down on burn resistance, shock resistance, and snare resistance. You could double down on armor on kill. You could make a all crit chance and get 18% crit chance on 1 mask. You could do so many things with this. This actually opens up a lot of build diversity, believe it or not, and it's pretty funny. It's like an improvised mask, but on steroids, because it is the named Gilligard with 2 mod slots. And then you can see at the top it has the little quote, "Revenge is a dish best served cold, someone who remembers you." Oh, now I haven't even touched this mask yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll that attribute, and then I'm going to optimize the core attribute, and that's it. God rolled. I can make this crit chance with all crit chance mods. I could make this crit damage with all crit damage mods. I could make this armor regen with all resistance mods. This is a really pretty cool thing. I was not expecting this from the update, and that's pretty legit. Not only that, but there is a change to Striker. So look right now to the 4-piece. Striker's Gamble. Hits, apply, amplify damage. Stacks up to 50. You do not lose any stacks if you miss your shots, and you lose 2 stacks per second just overall. So right now I'm testing it out. I'll show you guys what it is in another video, but those are the big changes that I wanted to talk about just right off the bat. Now me and Jacob go through the entire patch notes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut to that. So I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, but please enjoy it. Download the new update and see how you like it, because there are a few changes. There's the Strikers change. They changed Adrenaline Rush. Yeah, that's crazy, right? They also gave us this mask and a few other things. So yeah, like I said earlier, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the video. I am Kamikazevondoom. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I mean, I'm gonna be here a second anyways.
Maybe to start from the beginning, from the winter rewards.
Yeah, all the way from the top. And what
Okay.
we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about it.
Winter rewards. The end of the year themed hoarders back and summit. In open world, killing them will drop a Slayer weapon as well as the chill out gear mask. The Santa Hunter is back on the prowl in the summit pinhouse. Killing them will drop the Santa mask. So that's the same as last year.
Right. So basically, for the holiday part, we have technically four rewards. We have the Slayer mask. We have the Slayer SMG. Then if we go down to apparel, we have the Santa hat. And then if we go over to masks, we have the Julmust. It's I believe that is Swedish for Christmas. That's the Santa Hunter mask. Now the new one, what is it called again?
It says it'll drop the Santa mask.
Well, no. So that's from the summit.
Yeah.
But right before that, you said the Slayer, and then the all new what?
Chill out
What's it
gear
called?
mask.
So the new chill out gear mask. So we're going to be going for that first, obviously. All right, keep going.
Bug performance stability. Fix an issue where the game will crash on a regular basis when Direct 12 is enabled on PC. That's for PC players.
Which is a great fix for PC
Yeah,
players.
definitely. Talents and skills. Gear set rework. The striker battle gear will no longer lose stacks for missed shots. Stacks lost per second has been increased to 2. Fix an issue where the technician specialization ammo.
Now hold on.
I didn't know if you want me to read all of it.
Hold on, killer. You're going super quick.
Sorry.
So, do you have striker on your guy right now?
Yeah, threw it on.
So you can look at your striker right now at the gear set bonuses. You can see that 4-piece striker's gamble has been reworked. So it says weapons hit will amplify total weapon damage by 0.5%, going up to 50. Obviously, if you have the chest piece on, you can go up to 100. Now, it says nothing about losing shots, nothing about that. However, it says you will lose 2 stacks over every second. So now, we can sit there and just go ham with Striker. You could sit there with a Pestilence with 100 and whatever rounds and just ba 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 ba. And as long as you hit 50 of those shots, you're going to have max stacks on a Pestilence.
It's also kind of like Buddy and Lucy in the raid when you're using Bullet King.
Right, and we've been using, like Bishop, myself, a few others have been using Striker in the raid. And now, it doesn't even matter if you miss shots. Now it's just, you're getting those stacks immediately. So that's huge.
Yeah.
Now the next one you were going to talk about was what? Technician?
Yep. It says fix an issue with the technician specialization ammo would get refilled when equipping the 4th piece of tip of the spear gear sets.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we don't really care about that. So
Yeah.
that's a tip of the spear kind of fix. People were probably messing with that.
I could see
Alright,
that
what's
that
next?
being an issue if we still had specialization in the DZ.
But we're
don't.
getting that.
Oh yeah, it's not yet.
But we're getting that. So you can see why they're fixing
Yeah.
this is because in the future, they're going to need that to be fixed.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've talked about the holiday event, Striker, tip of the spear changes with Technician. Alright, what's up? What's
next one is going to be Outsider Talent. Talent duration did not match its description. The in-game duration has been reduced to 10 seconds compared to 20 seconds previously.
Stand by. Do you have a weapon with Outrider?
I think that's the MPX, isn't it? It's been a while since I looked at that.
I mean, it can be any SMG, I guess.
I don't think I do.
I don't either. Okay.
That's one of the talents I've
So-
never used.
Is that Outsider? So
Yeah.
It's a change to the Outsider talent? Okay.
It just says
I'll
it's
test
the
that in a
duration.
future thing.
Adrenaline
Oh, the
Rush.
duration.
There's the next one.
Yes.
Fix-
So this one's big.
Yeah, fix an issue where Adrenaline Rush would be triggered by enemy skills and traps.
Now, the reason why this one's big, in my opinion, is that when running around in PvP, how common is it for someone to drop a Stinger Hive?
Very.
Pretty common, right? Now, the thing about stinger hives is that, say you're running a jammer pulse, there's still that like 2 second time where you're hitting the jammer pulse and that stinger hive is just hitting you. Boom, boom, boom. Now, usually with Adrenaline Rush, you could get that boost of bonus armor for that stinger hive where it could kind of negate a little bit of that incoming damage. You're still getting hit by bleed, you're still getting hit by, explosive damage, whatever, from the stinger hive. However, it wouldn't hurt as much because you'd have that bonus armor. Now, that is completely gone. So, whenever you're doing... Yo, I have a huge echo with you. Yeah, there's a huge echo, man. Alright, so we'll just talk about it. I'm not going to post this. So basically, when you're running around doing PvP and someone drops like a stinger hive or explosive trap or shock trap or even like a turret, you're not going to get any bonus armor now, so now skills are going to hurt like really bad, even if you're like running and gunning with Adrenaline Rush. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I could see that being an issue because, for one, like, how many people drop lethal skills in the DZ? Like, for the reason, like I said, the traps. People throw those out all the damn time. And to me, I feel like Adrenaline Rush, the whole point was to be triggered around players, not skills.
Right. I agree.
Next is going to be Summit Balancing, which is the only one on this list.
Yeah, Summit Balancing.
Fixed an issue where the top floor of Summit provided significantly more XP than intended, previously awarding more than 10 times the expected amounts.
So this is... I get a little upset about this one. Now, the Summit, as we all know from the Floor 100 farms, is the best way to farm in the game. During the double XP for manhunts, you could get upwards of 3.5 million XP per Floor 100 run. Normally, you would get 1.3 million XP per Summit run. Now, that's how a lot of these people are getting, shade level 10,000, 20,000, what have you. Now, the problem with this is in those quotes, they say up to 10 times more than they expected. So, let's just assume that they cut it into a tenth, right? They cut that into a tenth. We're only going to get 130,000 XP for a Summit Floor 100 Legendary with all directives? Are you kidding me?
That's a little annoying.
That's not even worth it. You could play, a control point on Heroic with no directives and get twice that for XP. So that's where I'm kind of upset, because the entire reason for that Floor 100 farm to be so good and so lethal is that you have to have team synergy, you have to work together, you have to have the right builds, you have to be set up in the right spots. It's all really like a niche thing you have to do. So to cut that XP down, I'm going to have to test it and see what the changes are. But to cut that XP down by potentially all the way down to a tenth of what it was previously is a huge nerf that would destroy any sort of farming for the Summit. I mean, if it's true and it's only a tenth of what it normally was, I'm not even going to touch the Summit.
No one's going to touch it.
Why would I do that? I mean, if you're not going to get the XP from Floor 100, does that mean you have to farm Floor 90 over and over? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, keep going.
Next one's going to be Audio and Narrative. This is going to be for Camp White Oak in the Feilau mission. The missing echo from Camp White Oak and Feilau missions have been added to the mission rewards. And it says it fixed the issue where the introduction music would just not play. That was in the same one. So that's pretty much all it is.
And then just read the rest of them. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the next one is going to be pretty much a few Dark Hour issues. Fixed an issue where the Dark Hour's raid portrait was not showing the players' names correctly. So that's in the base of ops.
Because we, we care about that.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
Fixed an issue where the right stick description in German mentions left instead of right. That could be a problem. Fixed an issue where the Ubisoft Connect rewards condition for the impromptu weapon skin was incorrect in Japanese. So those are mostly like text issues. Visual glitches. There's a bunch of this one. Let's see. Use me to go through these. There are a bunch.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Fixed an issue where players could remain stuck on the background inspect menu while inspecting weapon skills from a group member while being in a down state. Fixed an issue where players would experience brightness changes from very dark to very bright in certain angles in the final garage door at Space Administration HQ. Fixed a stuck NPC in spawn room whilst players could attempt a resource convoy mission at Judicial Square. It says bakery/cafe. And it says literally, it says this: fix a bunch of weird textures in floating objects in big capital letters.
Now, I think that might be it.
Yeah, and overall, it's just mostly they fixed a lot of the floating trash, some of the text on the walls, the floating plants, stuff like that, and that's really about it.
So this shows to me a few different things. Yesterday, they released that information about how they're delaying the new updates, whatever. But between the little paragraphs, they stated that they will be routinely improving the current game and also trying to polish and give us all of the new stuff to add to it. So today is a clear example of how they're trying to fix the current status of the game. Trick Dempsey's already said that they are going to rework gear sets that have not been, previously utilized to, their liking. Where Striker, for clear example, no one was really using the 4-piece talent unless, it's a very situational thing, like you're doing the raid or something, where 99% of the people running Striker, they would run the 3-piece so that you could get the weapon handling and the rate of fire. So now this gives you incentive to run the 4-piece. I mean, that's why I have a 4-piece on right now. So that really helped that with the skill, or with the talent changes with Adrenaline Rush and the way they fix, tip of the spear and all that. I mean, okay, I get it. I think the Adrenaline Rush was saving our ass more than it was exploiting. Like, we weren't doing anything bad with running Adrenaline Rush. It would just really help us out against those skill builds. So taking that away, I'm kind of confused. But the other stuff, you can see that they are trying to build upon not only to give us a solid new update in the, next year, but they're also giving us these little changes. So expect more of these little title updates out of nowhere, where they're going to be changing little things here and there. I did a list for the quality of life stuff, I don't know, months ago, and I coordinated that with Yannick, and a lot of it was, it was logical. It wasn't changes that would break the game or that would take forever. These are changes that are fairly simple. You could just improve on the quality of life of the game and have fun. So I think that's where they're kind of going with this. Now, it looks like we have a global event active. We do. Shade exposed. Alright, I'm turning that on.
Yeah, I think this is actually...
And then we're getting Golden Bullet, then Reanimated, then Hollywood.
Yeah, this is a global event week.
So, no, what this shows us is this is a timeline. Okay, so this is good too. And then I'll end out this video. So, this is showing us that we have another 3 weeks. Okay, so, hold on. So, in 1 week, we'll get Golden Bullet. In 2 weeks, we will get Reanimated. In 3 weeks, we will get Hollywood. So that's a month. So a month from now is mid-January. So everyone's opinion or everyone's predictions might be right. This gives us a new timeline. This tells us that we're going to get some sort of news or something by mid-January. This right here. So if you push the entire timeline by 1 month, that means that we would get a PTS in February and then get the update in March. Just by going off of these global event time windows right here. So that's huge news. That's huge. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be making videos on that. Let's get out of here, Jacob. Alright. Shade exposed. Let's go get our chilled out mask.
Sweet.